I just made a realization that for me to live the life that I want, I cannot be just working for somebody. That, my friends, is the reason why we do network marketing. We improve quality of lives. I don't care about how many Ferraris or Porsches a person can buy. I care about how many people can they help live a better quality of life. Your approach when you go out and meet prospects is to remember that it's not about getting them in your business. It's not about winning and losing. It's all about how many lives can we touch. Network marketing is the only business where you do seva, you get rewarded financially. We have to reframe what failure is. Because when we glorify success, we are afraid of failure. Okay? But no one is glorifying failure. No one is glorifying failure. Why are we so afraid to talk about failures? Failures is what teaches us.
Hey there. Welcome to the Abundance Show Hub. This is a platform where you get to hear from some of the very best network marketers. Get to know them, understand their background, try to get their perspective on their journeys and what according to them contributed to their success in network or direct marketing. It will be my endeavor to get the best to put forth their honest, true to heart perspective about the industry, the developments, the future, and what gets them all excited about the work that they do. This channel is for those who are already into network marketing and for those who are considering getting into this profession. Let us do whatever it takes to grow in this wonderful profession by doing the right things with the right intent. And I'm excited at how we can build leaders who bring laurels and credit to this profession and transform many lives in the process. Cheers. So today our guest is Mr. Thomas Yap, who is from Malaysia. He's one of the very successful network marketers. Currently, I think he's represented in, correct me if I'm wrong, Thomas, I think 10 countries across the world. And
like I said, the 10, 12 countries,
10, 12 countries.
My heart is only one country, India.
And I think he's very huge on India, like he said now. He's very big on India and he loves the country and he loves the people here. So, Thomas, welcome to the Abundance Show, Exploring the Fabric of Success. This is a new series actually, Thomas, that I've started on network marketers.
Nice.
And very happy to have you as my guest. So let's begin. Thomas, where did this journey for you, before we get into network marketing, I'll ask you more generic questions in terms of your childhood maybe, or your, then after that, a little bit of your work life. What has been your background like?
Background, you mean my childhood or where do I come from?
Start with childhood. Start with childhood. A brief glimpse of your childhood.
I come from a small town named Segamat in Johor. And then I never grew up in the city. I lived in a small town. My parents were doing the timber business. My dad is a businessman. Grandfather is a businessman. All my relatives, aunties, uncles are not business people. So, but I spent a lot of my time with my grandfather, who's been a huge influence in my life. He's not only a businessman. I saw him more as an example of what a human being should be. Because my grandfather, he grew up with nothing, and he became a really successful businessman. Of course, he was a millionaire, and he had like lands, thousands of acres of land when he passed on. But I noticed how much he enjoyed helping people. One thing I noticed about him is that just the way he treats people, it's really. And because he came from a space that he had nothing, he's a simple guy. He drives a Mercedes, he has a Rolex, and that's it. And everything else is basic. It's like a typical Indian uncle, the same thing, Mercedes and Rolex. But everything else is simple. He lives in a small house, and stuff. But he's been a big influence in my life. Honestly. I went to study in KL, Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital of KL, Malaysia. Then I went to. I wanted to be a pharmacist actually. So, but my grades weren't good. I was messing around the A levels. So my dad said, "Son, you're not going to be a pharmacist like this, So he asked me, what do I really want to do? He asked me to consider doing hotel management. So which I did. I got involved in hotel management, and I studied hotel management in Switzerland. I came back. I thought that because I have a degree, I can be a manager, but I end up with cleaning toilets in my first job. Which is a reality call. That I thought that if I get a degree, I can get a good life. That's what everyone's been told. That's what my father told me. Study well, go to school, get yourself a degree, you'll get a good job. And I earned anything closer to, I think, like 50,000 rupees, in conversion.
Right.
Less than 900 US dollars, perhaps. I can't remember how much the conversion rate was, but that's around 2,800 ringgit for my first job. I worked really hard. In 3 months to 6 months, 3 months I moved to the front desk. Another 3 months I became duty manager. I worked really hard, which is a pretty fast promotion considered by all norms. But still, my salary wasn't there. Like I was still not able to have a comfortable life. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. I never had any savings. I'm working like 6 hours, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. And I wonder like how my life is going to be. So I kept doing the same formula: work hard, work hard, work hard. So until I became a training manager in Traders Hotel, still. And I think to myself like how am I going to live the life of my dreams of my grandfather, that he can have so much of abundance, he can help people.
Yeah.
So I said, and I wanted cars, right? I wanted my sports car, I wanted to travel, see I was young, and I said, that I was getting married, and I said like, well, I don't know if I can afford the marriage. See, in Malaysia, in Chinese culture, we have to give the dowry to the women, not the other way around.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It's still practice right now. I have to give the dowry for my family.
Right.
For her family, I have to host the dinner, I have to buy the alcohol and everything. And I think like, I can't afford it if I'm working for somebody. And I can't buy a house. I want to buy my car. It's not going to work out. So that's how I even though I had a pretty okay salary, I was making closer to 1 lakh a month. I said, no, this is not the life I want. So that's how my background is. My background is training, hotel training, and I got into network marketing. Yeah.
Okay. Great. So how did it come about that you got into network marketing in the first place? How was the initial steps, and how did you get introduced to it?
I didn't know it was network marketing. I didn't know what MLM was. I have no clue what it was. All I knew is Sam Sia, who was that time my dad's classmate, and he told my dad that he was looking for someone to be looking for young people to join the business. I don't know what he told my dad, right? I don't know what he said to my dad. All I knew is that my dad told me that this guy is not bad in his business, and my dad trusts his classmate and say, okay, I trust him as well. So I went and watched one of the trainings, and I said, you know what? I mean, I don't even know it was network marketing.
Yeah.
All I knew was a way to make money. The product works.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I'm going to do it. I didn't even know. And then when I started selling it, people were like, oh, Thomas, you're doing MLM. I'm like, what's MLM?
Yeah. Yeah.
But the drive, the reason why I got into it is because I had a sudden realization that I wanted more. Like I realized that I cannot depend on a salary to get the life that I want. Most people, no, I'm not condemning people who are working. I'm saying that for some people have bigger ambitions.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just one of them. And I respect people who are in the corporate world. I don't say it's a bad thing. Yeah. I just need a realization that for me to live the life that I want, I cannot be just working for somebody.
True.
Yeah.
So what has been your approach in network marketing? And to go a little more into depths of that, what has been your leadership style?
Now or before?
starting from before, and what has been your evolution to present?
Before is sell as much as I can to survive, because
like
just that in my beginning times I wasn't doing very well. Even if I did well, I started to buy things and take loans, and I bought a BMW 9 months in my business, and that's my new boss. My BMW and the bank loan is my boss.
Yeah, so, you work for them.
So and looking back, my advice to anyone who's watching this for network marketing, it's not about the cars. It's not about getting rich. I've been there thinking about getting rich, living in a nice house, driving sports cars and all of that. And I still do. Look, I still enjoy a nice car. I still have nice cars. But it's not all about that. It's not what you think it is. And for any of you who are viewing this and you want to be successful in network marketing, and I really hope it is received in the right way. Don't forget the cars. Seriously, stop talking about the cars. We do network marketing for right now, when I look back, even when I had my BMW, I got my second BMW, a sports car, 2 doors, and I was making close to, I don't know how many rupees is it, but probably crores of rupees, but yeah, ringgit. I think closer to like, I can't do the conversion, but
Yeah, no problem.
180,000 ringgit. So if I do that, maybe like probably three crores, something like that.
Yeah.
I was deeply depressed. I didn't know, and for almost a year, I didn't show up in India because I didn't know what the money was for. So I started drinking. I started like spending my money. I drank more and more. I got fatter, and I got really depressed. So the point I'm saying to my friends, those of you who are watching, is stop chasing the car, stop chasing the crores and the rupees and that. Here is what network marketing is.
Right.
Here is what it really is. What is my approach to network marketing? Network marketing is a way to improve the quality of life. What matters is that all of these people in this room has the capacity to earn 1, 2, 3 more lakhs. If you're a family that makes 50,000, 1 lakhs, you can add on another 2 lakhs. It's a big difference between staying in the same apartment with your uncles and aunties and staying in your own apartment. That, my friends, is the reason why we do network marketing. We improve quality of lives. I don't care about how many Ferraris or Porsches a person can buy. I care about how many people can they help live a better quality of life. This is the reason, and I'm sitting in front looking at everyone going on stage, and the MC says, no flowers on stage, no one's, and they still went. But I get it. It's like, I sat in front, there's a front seat, I sat the most front, so nobody could see my face, but I was crying. I'm crying on the bottom on the stage. Because I'm seeing people's lives transform. I'm seeing people finding their confidence, finding that they're able to serve their family. A dad being able to fulfill his duty as a father, a mother being able to fulfill his duty as a mother. Like that, it's priceless. You don't need a Ferrari, you don't need a Porsche. That's the reason why I'm so proud to be in this industry and why I struggled so hard in the first year in opening India. And I told myself when I said that, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. I was almost in debt in India so many times, but I sat down there and I look at my cars when I come back at my house, and I say it's all worth it. It's all worth it because these are the lives. These are thousands of lives. We changed because I did something, and it's not even my name on it. The best part is I'm not recognized for it. It's not important, my friends. Those who watch marketing, I really hope that your approach when you go out and meet prospects is to remember that it's not about getting them in your business. It's not about winning and losing. It's all about how many lives can we touch. So I really want to put this out. It's a message that I want to scream out loud because so many people talk about rank, money. But impact, helping people. Though I'm a Christian, I follow up Hinduism and Sanskrit learnings. Seva, we are here all to do seva. Service.
Service.
And network marketing is the only business where you do seva, you get rewarded financially. Isn't it?
True. Very true. Very true. I think you answered the next part of the question also. So my question to you would have been like, if you were to suggest to someone make us not suggest to pitch network marketing as a profession to someone who's an outsider, what would be your pitch like? What would you highlight to a person who doesn't understand network marketing? He or she is still outside, and what would be a sales pitch for them to consider looking at this as a profession?
Well, there are many ways to pitch, but my core of my pitch would be this. Network marketing is a simple business. Okay? It's a simple business, but it's not easy. Okay? So however I'm going to pitch it, okay? I'm going to pitch it as, like, listen, Satish, it's a very simple business, okay? You got to do these things to get your sales, and when you get your team members to do sales, you make money, right? There's only 7 things you got to do. It's very simple, but it's not easy. Now, if you're thinking about walking away because it's hard, then don't do anything at all in life, because everything in life is difficult. Getting a medical degree is not easy. Getting fit, getting a 6-pack is not easy. Growing some Instagram followers on your Instagram is not easy. Buying some good real estate and making passive income, it's not easy. Nothing in life is easy. The only question is, that are you willing to learn? Are you willing to be committed to learn? Do you have a commitment to learn? If the answer is yes, that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Right? If you really want a better quality of life, if you really want to make a good income in network marketing, in any business that you're looking at, whether it's the one that I'm in or any other business, you have to have commitment. And that's the only way I'll approach it. You know, I won't make it easy for them. It's not my job to make it easy, right? Everybody has their journey. You know, and I think that every path that we take, even if it's network marketing, whether it's business, and you can call me spiritual if you want, but I believe everything in life is spiritual. Everyone has their own karmic journey to walk, and by making things that are difficult, you're actually learning. When you're learning, you're making things easy. That's part of your growth. If I look back right now, all my struggles in finding sales and looking for sales and prospecting, now I can help somebody to do it. You know, I wouldn't have been granted that wisdom. I didn't actually go through that process. So I, in return, became a better person through the struggles. While it's easy for me now, you know, because I've made it easy, you know, you got to stick in. It takes time to make it easy. He's extremely committed. He will not give up. No matter what people say, he will keep going on. And in 18 months or so, he became a great presenter.
Wow.
It takes time, you know. It takes time for him to be good. You know, if you expect network marketing and become a millionaire in 3 months, I'm sorry. It doesn't work like that. Are there people who do it? Yes.
Yes,
these
there are
people
few.
who do it, they already had an experience in network marketing. They have an experience in insurance sales. They have an experience in MNC, being a leader in corporate. So they can transfer this. So even it looked easy for them, they had years of training. You know, so if you don't have a team of recruiting, selling, and leading, you become network marketing. And the way I pitch to the professionals is, I'm not gonna show you that it's going to be easy. I want to show you that it's simple. But then the real cost, the real price to come on my business is your commitment. That's the real price. Whatever you're paying, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, it's not important. What I really want from you is your commitment. That's how I'm talking to a professional. Because if you're committed, I have the systems, I have the products, I have the training system that's proven to work for thousands and hundreds and thousands of people. Okay, so don't tell me the product is too expensive, because there are thousands of people in India selling my products, the products I'm representing, for 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. It's possible. So if you're committed and committed to not give an excuse it's too expensive, I'm ready to show you how it's done. But you must give me my commitment, not the 2 lakhs. I have many times turned people down. I was in Chennai. I've asked people to say, you know, I took the application forms back and I told them, this is not the business for you. I love you. This is not the business for you. I need someone who's a strong leader in Chennai, for example. You know, so I can work with the person. But if you're expecting me to drag your weight, I'm sorry, I will not rather do that. You know. And it's not out of anger, it's love. It's out of love. Because I'm going to put them in a very tough position. I'm going to ask them to handle all the complaints that's coming from the other distributors. If they can't handle the pressure, don't do it. You know, don't do it for money. Not for money. Do it because you really do it. You know.
So what it boils down to actually is the thing is absolutely about building yourself as a person in the journey of becoming successful, like in any other field. So it's nothing different. But only thing is there are systems in place. There are a lot of things taken care of by the company itself, so that you don't end up doing every aspect of the business that is there in the conventional business. And there is no substitute to hard work. You know, and most of the time, what happens is that people look at successful leaders like you and the others, and they tend to surmise that it's an easy thing. You know, it comes so easily, and they sometimes are, you know, they're not like very easy on themselves as well. You know, but like you said, every successful person who looks good today has actually gone through a journey similar or even worse sometimes, and then arrived where they are today. So very powerful inputs that you know.
I want to point out something. You see, network marketing's cost of failure is extremely cheap. Okay, now I'm deep into consulting, and I'm consulting businesses that have turnover of 2 million, 3 million ringgits, and for them to fail, it's extremely costly. Okay, in network marketing, if you fail, what is that? 50,000 rupees? 2 lakhs? So. But the reason why people, I'm going to give perspective, you know, the reason why people are afraid of failure is not so much money, because there is a taboo of failure. There is this meaning we give to failure, especially in Asian countries. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure in Western as well, but I can say this, I believe Indians are very similar like Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Failure is, it's, you know, the face, you know, the face of failure.
Yeah.
You know, I would dare say this, you know, the most successful people in network marketing have, it's a formula. Your success is equivalent to the amount of failures you have. It's a proportionate thing. He is not success overnight.
Yeah.
It's not because he got in the right business, but because he had the right attitude. And it's the meaning of failure. And my friends, whoever you're listening to this, is yourself or your new team member, you know, we have to reframe what failure is.
Yeah.
Because when we glorify success, we are afraid of failure. Okay? But no one is glorifying failure. No one is glorifying failure. Why are we so afraid to talk about failures? Failures is what teachers are. That's where our teachers are. You know, our teachers, our gurus is the failures. We have to listen to that. But if we glorify success, we only celebrate success, we become allergic to failure, means we will never taste, we will be paralyzed. You know? So my friends, I want you to listen to this message, like be okay with failure. Fail fast. And don't think about what you are losing in failing. Think about what you are gaining when you fail. Then the failure is not costly, but the failure is priceless. You know, all I know about team building, because I have built horrible teams that help me hostage. No kidding, they help me hostage. You know, they will hold other team members hostage, and I have to get out from that poor situation. But because of that, I can teach about team building. Because of that, when someone walks in my room and wants to join my business, I know what kind of person they are. And I can bet you, like Satish, you would know who they are. Right? You talk to Sam, if someone walks, he will know exactly this person is blowing smoke up your, you know, or he's real, or he's a real network marketer, right? You know it. And it's true failure. Failure, my friends, is like we got to stop thinking failure is a bad thing. And it's causing, and here's the last thing. Why am I so passionate about this? Is that when we don't talk about this, failure is this is what causes depression. Failure doesn't cause depression. It's the meaning of failure that causes depression. People go into suicides for that. Okay? So we must talk about this. Leaders who are listening to this interview, please talk to your team members about failures. Let them know it's okay. You know, depression can claim lives. Okay? So let's talk about it. You know, it's okay to fail. The only question is, do we have a space to talk about failure? Because we only celebrate success, we glorify success. No one learns from failure.
True.
No.
True. Yeah. Great. So, Thomas, tell me, as an outsider, there are a lot of people who have this popular notion that network marketing is, you know, they got some ideas, false notions or ideas about network marketing. And most of all, it's okay to say this, that it's not for me and all that, but they have this taboo around network marketing. So what would we say is the reason for it in the first place? And what would you say to people? You know, it's okay for people to have the opinion, but there are a majority of people who will actually get swayed by that opinion about what will people think or say because I'm involved in this. So for that kind of category of people, especially keeping those kind of people in mind who are getting swayed, what would you say? Well, first of all, what is the reason for this popular notion that people have, or wrong notion that they have? And the second is, what would you say to people who get swayed by such popular notions?
Well, I got two ways to answer this question. I can answer why I think people are afraid that the network marketing has a bad name. But I can also talk about the more important question, which is the internal question. I'll start with the big thing. Why network marketing is such a bad rap? Is because, look, I'm responsible. Okay? All of us network marketing are responsible for this. We tell people that it's easy. When it's not. So when people join the business and they find out it's not easy, they're going to blame us. Absolutely. Right? You know, oh, the product sells by itself. Oh, the people are going to sign up. You know, like we overpromise and then under-deliver. And therefore, we have a bad rep. So I don't blame the public for having a bad, impression about network marketing. You know, so for anyone who's listening to this, who you are network marketers, you know, don't feel I will say this, stop blaming other people for thinking it like this, because we are responsible.
Yeah.
But the reason why I say it's because if we are not responsible, we cannot change this. Okay. So how would I deal with somebody else? I'll say it up straight to the face. I'm sorry that you have heard this experience, and let me tell you, as a network marketing professional for more than 8 years, it is true. It is true that there's a bad name, and you could be right. You are likely right because someone in your family, you heard it from someone.
Yeah.
I accept it. Okay. But let me tell, are you open to the truth?
Yeah.
Great. Let me share with you what the real truth is. See, and I say, because end of the day, whether we're doing network marketing, whether we're doing a business or employee, humility is who we are. And it's not about, this is not humility. Humility is being human. Okay, do you have compassion for the person in front of you? He's afraid. He's afraid. And he has all the right to be afraid.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't tell them how to feel. Don't tell them that you shouldn't feel afraid. All this. You're disrespecting how they feel. There's no humility.
Yeah.
Where is all this talk about people going to temples, going to prayers, going to churches, and they say they are great people, but you can't practice humility in your business? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know, it makes me angry because these people whom I've known, they go to churches, they go to temples, they go to mosques, and they say they're religious and spiritual people. And when it comes down to somebody who says and utter a small word, I'm afraid of network marketing, you jump on them. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have some humility and say, look, I understand how you feel, because it is true. We overpromise, we underdeliver, and your uncle or auntie or someone who have experienced that is true. It's likely true.
Yeah.
So on behalf of the network marketing industry, I apologize.
Yeah.
And say it sincerely and say, look, Satish, you're still interested somewhat, aren't you? Can I show you the truth so you can make a decision? I will tell you, it is not easy, but it's actually very simple. Can I show you the steps?
Yeah.
There's a training I'm running. Come and take a look at the training and see if this works for you. If it works for you, come on board. If it doesn't, it's okay. So you see, the people fight with you because you want to fight with them in the first place. If you lay your arms down, they have no reason to fight with you.
Yeah.
You know. So do the business with humility. Now, coming back to the other thing. The internal question we got to ask, if you are thinking about signing up to network marketing and you don't know because of all the notions and this, just ask yourself this question, okay? Okay, so I want to say ask yourself, the first thing I'll tell you is this, you are going to fail. This is the first thing. You are going to fail. The biggest cost, the biggest price you have to pay in network marketing is not the money you pay to join. The biggest price you will have to pay is the failures that you will experience from the beginning to the last day of network marketing. You will fail, okay? So the faster you can accept and come to terms that you're going to fail, then the more you're going to operate better in network marketing. Accept failure, and not accepting in a bad, it's accepting in a neutral way. And I would say if you can find the positivity in failure, look, failures are your teachers.
Yeah.
You know, and if you believe that if a lesson is coming to you through failure, if you believe in the idea of getting lessons through failure, then the only question we've got to ask is, are we open to learn? You know, are we open to learn? Are you open to it? That's the only question I'll ask. What people think about you, okay, the second cost that you have to pay in network marketing is the social cost. People will have different opinions about you. Guaranteed, 150%. Yeah. Good or bad, they will have a new change. But guess what? When you get married, you get a whole new opinion about you. When you get divorced, you get a whole opinion about you. When you get a child, you get a whole opinion about you. When you have given birth to a baby boy, you give birth to a baby girl, everybody has an opinion about somebody. You know, my friend told me this once. JP, you met JP. Opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody has a belly button, right? But some belly button stinks. Okay. The only question you're gonna ask is that, what do you want? Okay? Forget what people say. They don't know about your life. What do you want? You want to live a life that you can earn an additional 1, 2, 3 lakhs a month, or you want to be safe? And again, if you stay safe and work for a corporate, fine. And there's
nothing wrong.
No judgment.
Yeah.
But if you want to go out, if you want to have the freedom, okay, you must own the responsibility of the freedom. Like Spider-Man says, the responsibility, with power comes responsibility.
Yeah. True.
So I would say for people of you who are thinking, and all these people telling you all this noise about network marketing, ask yourself the question: what do you really want? Do you want to please people, or you want to live life your way, or you know, and I'll end with this last thing. I know it's not related to network marketing, but it is. What is the? Do you know what's the key of happiness? The real key to be happy in life?
Mm-hmm. No.
The courage to be disliked by other people. If you're okay to be disliked by other people, it is what makes you happy. Because if you want everyone to be like you,
Yeah.
it's a miserable place.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
True.
But if you are okay, people not liking you, you have freedom.
Yeah.
Committed to your duty. So you know, like nobody likes, not everybody likes something, you know, or someone. You know, when I'm going in to coach somebody and I point out things and say, look, like if you're going to go this way, stop the business. Now, some people might say, like, Thomas, this person is your downline. I say yes, but I'm also speaking with a lot of compassion.
Yeah.
They're expecting zero failure for their business and no responsibility whatsoever. And I always tell them, out of love and compassion, please don't do this business. It's not for you. And sometimes they wake up and say, no. I can handle it. But you see, if you're going to please everybody, you're going to be very tired in network marketing. But in life in general, can you imagine that you try to make, you know, 50 people, and you're trying to make 50 people like you. But what if what makes Satish like me, Prakash doesn't like?
Yeah.
Now I'm stuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if Satish he likes me, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
I just feel a relief. So my friends, for those of you who are listening to other people, have the courage to be disliked by other people, but know deep in your heart that you are doing your duty. You know? Yeah. And that's it. You cannot control how people think. Surrender that. Surrender your need to control. Surrender the need to look good. Surrender your need to control. Surrender it away. You don't need it. Those things are what keeps us stuck. It's our ego keeping us stuck in this world. You know, not ascending. You know. So yeah, I get very passionate about these topics, but yeah, I'll end my answer like that.
Nice.